What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Self-Invested Podcast. I am your host, Nate Campbell, and on today's show, we are going to talk about the 10 richest men in the world. So yeah, let's get right into it. Coming in at number 1 is going to be Elon Musk. According to Google, his net worth is $253.2 billion. I could think of some things I would do with that money. Coming in at number 2 is the Bernard Arnault and the family. Their net worth is $173 billion. Coming in at number 3, we all know him, probably worked for him, Jeff Bezos. According to Google, his net worth is $152.6 billion. Coming in at number 4, Larry Ellison. According to Google, again, his net worth is $137.6 billion. Coming in at number 5, Bill Gates. His net worth is $115.4 billion. Jeez. Coming in at number 6, Warren Buffett. His net worth is estimated to be $115.1 billion. Coming in at number 7, Mark Zuckerberg. Net worth of $111.6 billion. Coming in at number 8, Larry Page. Net worth of $110.7 billion. Coming in at number 9, Sergey Brin. I hope I'm pronouncing their names right. His net worth is $109.3 billion. And last but not least, coming in at number 10, Steve Ballmer. His net worth is $99.9 billion. That's a lot of billions. So a little bit about this list. We all heard of Elon Musk, of course. He has companies such as SpaceX, Tesla. Don't know why he tried to send a rocket, but well, you got billions. You do whatever you want, I guess. The second was Bernard Arnault. I think that's how you pronounce his name. A little bit about him. He is the CEO of the world's largest luxury goods company. Hennessy, Louis Vuitton. What else? Where we at? Tiffany Jeweler Company. He owns a lot of big name companies. Jeff Bezos. A little bit about Jeff Bezos. He is the CEO of Amazon. We all know about Amazon. Shit. We probably all order from Amazon. And if you got Prime, you're probably giving him all your money right now. Because it was Black Friday. Today's Saturday. Who else did I mention? Larry Ellison. Those of you who are not familiar with Larry Ellison, he owns 35% of software giant Oracle. He's also the chief technology officer, chairman, and co-founder. He purchased 3 million Tesla shares. So there you go. Bill Gates. I'm sure we all heard of Bill Gates at some point in time. He got most of his wealth from Microsoft, as we know. What else about Bill Gates? He is the largest owner of farmland in the United States. I recently read an article about that, so I knew a little bit about that before I actually read these articles. So we're learning something new about him with each other. Warren Buffett. A little bit about Warren Buffett. He's also the head of Berkshire and Hathaway. So some of you probably bought houses from that company, or at least, if you were buying a home, you probably went through that real estate company. Mark Zuckerberg. We all know him from Facebook. We probably all seen that movie. He is the parent company Meta platform. So he owns TikTok. He owns Facebook. I'm pretty sure he has something to do with Instagram as well. Larry Page. Larry Page I'm not too familiar with, but let's see where he got his billions from. So it says here, he's an American billionaire businessman magnate. He is the co-founder of Google. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. He's co-founder of Google. We all use Google. Google me. Sergey Brin. Not too familiar with him, but he comes in at number 9. Let's see something about him. He is the co-founder of Google. Or he was the president of Google's parent company, Alphabet and Company. Didn't really hear too much about it. I'm going to have to do some investigation on that, do some more research. Like I said, last but not least, coming in at number 10, Steve Ballmer. A little bit about him. Let's see. He's an American businessman, an investor who served as the chief executive officer of Microsoft from 2000 to 2014. He is the owner of Los Angeles Clippers and the National Basketball Association. So he has ties and gets his billions from us watching sports. The reason I wanted to share this list with you guys was just to kind of give you a mindset and help you think like these billionaires, and just kind of have in your mind like who's making all these billions in the United States, in the world, period, because these are the top 10. So here on Self-Invested Podcast, I will be talking about like how people became billionaires, even millionaires. This is just kind of the top people that I've researched and I've heard of, except for those two. And I thought it was just like a interesting thing. So if you guys want to familiarize yourself with those guys, go right ahead. Maybe you can teach me a little bit more about the people I did not know. Also, I wanted to go over some things that I think are important to, chasing, whether it's millions, chasing goals in general. One of the things I think that is a big thing for anyone is to set your goals. People tell you, oh, your dreams are too big, this, that, and the third. Your dreams are never too big. Never. Dream bigger. If anything, dream bigger. One of the things I'm starting to learn is, let's go back to goals, like setting goals, and set your goals high. Not because sometimes you be disappointed, but be realistic. Don't set a goal to make $1 million by tomorrow. That's unrealistic. I mean, it could happen, but come on, let's be realistic. Don't set your goals to where you aren't going to reach them within a time limit. Stop putting a time frame on stuff as well. One of the things I was doing before I started thinking about, like, hey, how can I source out, or not source out, how can I come up with a way to have a second, third, fourth stream of income? One of the things I started doing was like, hey, I'm very introverted. Anybody that really knows me, I know a lot of people, but I like to keep to myself. I'm very social when I'm out, but I'm more comfortable when I'm by myself. And that's one thing I'm starting to learn. Like, excuse me, a lot of people look at me like, hey, what is, something you like to do when you go out and stuff like that. I like different stuff. I like comedy clubs. I like bowling. I don't drink, but I'll go to a bar. Funny story, I go to bars, and some of the bars I go to, the bartenders know me, and I'll make a little joke like, yeah, let me get a cranberry on the rocks, or make me a virgin daiquiri and just mix a whole bunch of fruit drinks. I stopped drinking I'd say about a year ago. It just wasn't my scene no more. Like now that I'm getting older, I just don't like to be. I just don't like to not be in control, if that makes sense. But yeah. So on the next episode, we are going to talk about the top 10 billionaires or millionaires. I haven't decided yet. Women. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. So I'll see you next week.